short list because we thought, like, no way, Daniel Radcliffe's going to want to be in this movie. And in deference to him, I haven't been talking about who's on that short list just because I don't think it's fair to the other actors or really to Daniel. But we had like a half a dozen or so people that we thought, oh, they'd be okay. But Daniel was always number one for us.
Daniel Radcliffe plays you in the film incredibly, but is there anyone else that was like up for the role of you in the film, or someone that you were like was like a dream of, like, oh, I would love that person to play me?
You know, Daniel Radcliffe was my first choice.
Did you know that if you fold...
They will use a Samsung phone to demo all of the new Android features. And I hadn't tweeted about this in a while, so I did. I put it on Threads, I put it on Twitter, and I got all kinds of different explanations as to why they're doing this. I had maybe 2 or 3 things in my head. I got maybe 7 or 8 people that were very sure about why Google keeps doing this.
And they're all wrong.
People saying, look, people recognize Samsung phones as Android phones, so this is a no-brainer for them. It's a good collab. People were saying, oh, Samsung paid them to do that and just put it on stage in front of people. There's also, I mean, Pixel devices are not popular. Google is getting ahead of any antitrust sort of accusations by showing how rich and competitive the hardware landscape is, that they're surely not favoring their own Pixel devices because, look, we've shown so many Samsung ones. But, you know, that is like another angle that I saw in my replies a lot. But they keep doing this thing where they will use a Samsung phone to demo all of the new Android features. And I hadn't tweeted about this in a while, so I did. I put it on Threads, I put it on Twitter, and I got all kinds of different explanations as to why they're doing this. I had maybe 2 or 3 things in my head. I got maybe 7 or 8 people that were very sure about why Google keeps doing this.
And they're all wrong.
People saying, look, people recognize Samsung phones as Android phones, so this is a no-brainer for them. It's a good collab. People were saying, oh, Samsung paid them to do that and just put it on stage in front of people. There's also, I mean, Pixel devices are
First Inside Out was not only one of my favorite animated movies, it was one of my favorite movies of all time.
This took her 10 months, so if Trump stops the tariff malarkey right now and focuses all efforts on RFK's fat camps, he can have the entire female population of the U.S. ready for Valentine's Day in 2026. So you would have the crane, and so the crane would put them inside of the camp, and then they could drink water and exercise, and the doors are locked, and there's a wall with human-sized openings. So whenever they're ready to leave, they can leave whenever they want. Now, I used to say this back in the day, but people get mad at me for it. But now it's the United States policy. I really was. I think I was a visionary, right? This took her 10 months. So if Trump stops the tariff malarkey right now and focuses all efforts on RFK's fat camps, he can have the entire female population of the U.S. ready for Valentine's Day in 2026. So you would have...
I ain't gay. Our NDAs were so strict. I worked on Red Dead 2 for 5 years, and when I first booked the job, you know, I was telling friends, oh, I booked this really cool video game. I can't tell you about it, though. I can't talk about it. And they're like, oh, that's cool. And then a year went by, then 2 years went by, and they're like, you still working on that video game you can't talk about? And I'm like, yeah. You know, Raj, it's okay if you're not getting work. You don't need to make up lies about it. And I'm like, no, seriously, I'm working on a video game. And like, that was 4 years ago. Still the same game? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then and then they realized I wasn't lying. But yeah, it was nuts. Our NDAs were so strict. I worked on Red Dead 2 for 5 years, and when I first booked the job, you know, I was telling friends, oh, I booked this really cool video game. I can't tell you about it, though. I can't talk about it. And they're like, oh, that's cool. Years. And then a year went by, then 2 years went by, and they're like, cool video game. Still working on that video game you can't talk about? And they're like, yeah, that's cool. And then a year went by, then 2 years went by. You don't need to make up lies about it. I'm like, no, seriously, I'm working on a video game. And like, that was 4 years ago. Still the same game. You don't need to make up lies about it. And then seriously, I'm working on a video game. I wasn't lying. That was 4 years. Our NDAs were so strict. I worked on Red Dead 2 for 5 years, and when I first booked the job, you know, I was telling friends, oh, I booked this really cool video game. I can't tell you about it, though. I can't talk about it. And they're like, oh, that's cool. And then a year went by, then 2 years went by, and they're like, you You still working on that video game you can't talk about? And I'm like, yeah. You know, Raj, it's okay if you're not getting work. You don't need to make up lies about it. And I'm like, no, seriously, I'm working on a video game. And like, that was 4 years ago. Still the same game? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then and then they realized I wasn't lying. But yeah, it was nuts. Our NDAs were so strict. I worked on Red Dead 2 for 5 years, and when I first booked the job, I was telling friends, "Oh, I booked this really cool video game. I can't tell you about it though. I can't talk about it." And they're like, "Oh, that's cool." And then a year went by, then 2 years went by, and they're like, "You still working on that video game you can't talk about?" And I'm like, yeah. You know, Raj, it's okay if you're not getting work. You don't need to make up lies about it. And I'm like, no, seriously, I'm working on a video game. And like, that was 4 years ago. Still the same game? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then and then they realized I wasn't lying. But yeah, it was nuts. Our NDAs were so strict. I worked on Red Dead 2 for 5 years, and when I first booked the job, I was telling friends, "Oh, I booked this really cool video game. I can't tell you about it though. I can't talk about it." And they're like, "Oh, that's cool." And then a year went by, then 2 years went by, and they're like, "You still working on that video game you can't talk about?" And I'm like, yeah. You know, Raj, it's okay if you're not getting work. You don't need to make up lies about it. And I'm like, no, seriously, I'm working on a video game. And like, that was 4 years ago. Still the same game? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then and then they realized I wasn't lying. But yeah, it was nuts. Our NDAs were so strict. I worked on Red Dead 2 for 5 years, and when I first booked the job, I was telling friends, "Oh, I booked this really cool video game. I can't tell you about it though. I can't talk about it." And they're like, "Oh, that's cool." And then a year went by, then 2 years went by, and they're like, "You still working on that video game you can't talk about?" And I'm like, yeah. You know, Raj, it's okay if you're not getting work. You don't need to make up lies about it. And I'm like, no, seriously, I'm working on a video game. And like, that was 4 years ago. Still the same game? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then and then they realized I wasn't lying. But yeah, it was nuts.
Okay. Doo.
At home, I'm gonna have a tournament for the card games I'm playing. It's in Kuwait, so I'm gonna go now.
It's an RE. Just a second. Let me put camera up. I literally just got up on here a second ago. There we go. Now can you see my ugly ass face? Have you played any of the Slipgate that Moon wants everyone on?
Team Deathmatch starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you've got this. Watch out. Multiple teams are trying to rack up the most kills. Strike first and enjoy the chaos.
It's essentially Portal and Halo had
Don't
baby.
stop now.
Double kill.
So if you play this game like Halo, but use the oh, this has omnidirectional movement in the air like fucking Apex. I didn't know that. And then this is the portal function. We find somewhere to portal at. Right there. Right there.
Heads up, airdrop on the way.
Like, I missed that throw, but if I were to throw that grenade back into the portal like I just did, it'll come out the other side. See, look. See what I mean? I threw it through that one, and it flew through that all the way over to here.
Airdrop incoming.
Double kill. Triple kill. Heating up. Double kill. Avenger.
Halfway to victory. Good one.
On fire. Double kill.
Heads up, airdrop on the way.
Triple kill. Double kill.
Oh, I fucked up. No.
5 points to go.
Victory is close. Don't back down.
Victorious.
Fantastic win. Well done. Time to celebrate.
GG's, boys, GG's. Shit was fun. Get it, boys.
Let's go. Time for Hot Zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to go out there and show what you got. Smash it. Be alert. Multiple teams are going for the same objective.
Okay, so
To the zone.
Opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Your teammate is going for a cap. Might need an
oh,
assist.
you fast as hell.
Oh, your teammate is attempting a capture.
Score. Zone captured.
We captured the zone. Well done. Heads up, airdrop on the way.
to the zone. Zone contested.
Your teammate is attempting a capture. Heads up, airdrop on the way. You're capturing, try to hold on. Going for a capture, help them out.
Zone contested.
Opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Your teammate is going for a capture.
Zone captured. Zone incoming. Zone is active.
Your teammate is attempting a capture.
Zone contested.
Your opponent is going for a capture. Your teammate is going for a cap. Might need an assist.
Zone contested. Zone contested.
Watch out, enemy is going for a capture. Opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Opponent is going for a capture. Airdrop incoming.
Zone is hot.
A teammate is going for a capture. Help them out. Your opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Watch out, enemy is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Watch out, enemy is going for a capture. Airdrop incoming. Your opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Opponent is going for a capture.
Zone
get the next zone. Airdrop incoming.
Zone active.
Opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Opponent is going for a capture.
Zone locked. Zone on the way.
Heads up, airdrop on the way.
Zone is hot.
Watch out, enemy is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Your opponent is going for a capture.
You lost.
Hey, let's say you let them win so they feel good about themselves.
How did we
Chin up.
lose? What? That's crazy.
Bro, you had 8 kills. Like,
Damn, bro, I'm trying, gang. I mean, I'm really the best player on here.
Need some music or something in the background of this shit.
Peacock is the streaming home of Dogman.
This just in. Where is Dogman anyway?
Let's do this. Why say you touch that button, you?
Daddy, can you make me an ABC song?
Hey, you the apple in my eye and you knew it. Always got you on my mind, I can't focus. B, you beautiful and ignorance is bliss. I ain't never met a bitch like this. Oh shit. C, the cat always on drip. I got caught up on your curves and hips. Check this. D, Debbie always down to get the dick. I go deep, I'm on drown when I dip. E, I got equipped with emotions and shit. Eventually I'll get over the bitch. F, fuck how you feel, I'm the freshest. I know it's a friend, you be flexing. G, bitch, you're a groupie, not a gangster. My guys already on go, they be gangin'. H, all this hate got me hot. I went from a hut to a house on the block. Instrumentals I hopped on was intentional. I interact with twin choppers, they identical. J, jump shot or a jab. I won't jeopardize my life off your judgment, it's bad. K, tell Kamaya I'm cracking. Bitch, I got love for Kilo Kurt, that ain't no Kaepernick. L, I'm in the lab starting legacies. He threw a lug on the low and got lead for free. I just said my ABCs. Come get your bitch, she wanna live with a P. Nigga, I just said my ABCs. Come get your bitch, she finna live with a P. Bitch, I said my ABCs. Come get your hoe, she finna leave with a P. Nigga, I said my ABCs. Come get your bitch, she finna hoe for a P. I'm a Mac, that's why they mad at me. All my main hoes address me as your majesty. And I'm to the neck on you nerds. She a nympho, her nipples hard, she got her nerve. Oh, overdose off the oil. All on my own, bitch, I got on and you knew it. P, pacing for the packs and got paid. Plaques put up in my place from Black Dre. Q, I can't quit on my queen. He qualified to answer questions for police. R, real rips ripped the runway. She wanna run up her lifestyle on a Sunday. S, game it ass Susie steady scoring. You steady sipping, I'm on pimp and start a storm. T, bitch my birth name Tony. You trick ass tough guys talk slick and get toasted. U, untouchables won't lay under hoes. She said them other type of niggas made her uncomfortable. V, Viva Vallejo. I vibed out on Viceland in all my videos. W, stay with the Wale. He was acting weak and got whacked on a Wednesday. And for now I ain't gon' speak on my ex. So for this rap we finna skip to the next. Why? Young niggas yell, yikes, I yoked the yacht out in Thieves. Z, shout out to my nigga Z-Man. Zoe's at the pill, now she a zombie off them Zans. It's a lot of zeros in my bank, zoom, zoom. You old zigzag, zesty niggas smoking booth. I just said my ABCs. Come get your bitch, she wanna live with a P. Nigga, I just said my ABCs. Come get your bitch, she finna live with a P. Bitch, I said my ABCs. Come get your hoe, she finna leave with a P. Nigga, I said my ABCs. Come get your bitch, she finna hoe for a P.
Domination. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is your moment. Don't waste it. Heads up. Multiple teams are going to the same objective.
In a white straight jacket.
Opponent is taking lead.
Your mouth. No, you can't have it.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. We've lost the time. Turn this around. Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. Opponent just got a 3rd zone. We're taking C. We're taking B. They've taken the lead. We're scoring on 1 zone.
Be secure.
We're scoring in 2 zones. Opponent is taking B. Opponent is taking C.
C lost. Double kill.
Enemy scoring in 2 zones. Opponent is taking B. Opponent is taking B. We're taking A.
B lost.
Starting at $399.99.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. We're scoring on 1 zone.
Here, every world, every story is too good to miss. This is where Unbelievable shows up to play.
Opponent is taking A.
This place, it's different from the rest.
A lost.
Play the
We're taking D.
PlayStation 5.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
D secured.
Just got a zone. Enemy is scoring in 1 zone. We're taking B. We're taking C. Opponent is taking C. Opponent just got a zone. Taking B.
B secured.
We've got 2 zones. Opponent is taking B.
Double kill.
Opponent is taking D. Opponent is taking B.
B lost.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. They're close to the scoring limit. So close.
Double kill.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
Defeated.
No, not our best way. We'll call that one a learning experience.
Why can't you believe it? shit ain't that hard. They act hard, let the max bar. Turn niggas to track stars. There's no limit, I'm gon' get it. Don't sneak this on that squad. Fuck a bitch about 4 minutes, won't waste time with that broad. Young niggas, dope dealers. Some of my niggas crack cards. Niggas talking that tough talk. This shots fired at that bar. Young niggas, we savage.
I'm doing okay. How are you, Elizabeth?
Niggas down in my city, they like, please stop the man. It's MOP, that's how it be. I put this money shit for me and my little homie just did 3. Just let all my niggas free. I been riding around with that heat, but I been trying to keep the peace. All these foot soldiers in these streets trying to get a name off me. Trust me, you don't want that beef. It's bodies on that.
Just chilling this morning. Just woke up a little bit ago. Homies wanted me to try this game out, so I'm trying to get a little bit of levels before they all get on and shit. And chilling. Took a couple hits from my dad. Feeling good. How about you? Music's too high? Alright. How's that? That better? Actually, it just might be the streaming platform in general. I need to turn that down and turn myself up. Just a second. So in my head, and because a couple of me and my homies have data mining capabilities and shit inside of our computers and shit like that, when you close this game, it literally comes up and says Portal Wars 2. The easiest way I can explain this game, in my personal opinion, is it feels like a mixture of Halo, CSGO, or Valorant, something like those, in a way, and Portal. Like Halo mixed with like the class formula of Valorant with Portal added. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. It's a weird concept for a game. I need to turn this down more because this is too loud for me, so I can only imagine for you. Oh shit. There we go. Say something too bad, a big ass peso. Oh no, the mechanics in this game are ridiculous. This is what I do for a living. I went to school for physics design, like literally for video games. I went to school to learn how to essentially my job was when you toss a grenade and you bounce it off of a wall, how is that supposed to physically react? You know, that kind of shit or whatever. I wanted to make a game that my dream was to eventually make a game that has literally all of your real life physics mechanics and all this other shit or whatever, but using them to your advantage, you know, b-hopping, all that stuff, different shit that you do in video games and everything, but use the physics to your advantage. This game is one of the best implementations of physics mechanics in video games from what I've been able to see in the recent years, because like I've got some decent fucking clips on this game already, and I've only been playing for 2 days. And like, for instance, there's one of them where I tossed a grenade through a portal, it stuck a dude in the back of the head, and then I used my portal that was coming at a downward angle. I jumped into the air, came down onto it, and slid into it, but that momentum of that slide and the momentum of me going down, so like right as I hit the ground, I hit the slide, so it gave that extra momentum. I flew through that portal and was able to fly all the way across the entire area and just light everyone up from above using my jetpack, just tap firing it as I went, essentially. Yeah, it's to be seen what you can and cannot do in this game, and I like it. I think it's cool, like the concepts of all of the different mechanics you can do and shit like that. It's just something I like to do at the end of the day. It was a hobby growing up and everything. What must come up must come down. But yeah, there's a lot of different examples on here that I've been able to find. We got some sweats on my team. They all got emotes and shit.
Time for Team Deathmatch.
Yes. I have a community of over 100 players and everything that play with me on a daily basis and stuff like that. But yeah, I do play with my randoms. I play with anyone, just, you know, I don't really care. I love making new homies.
Watch out. Multiple teams are trying to rack up the most kills. Strike first and enjoy the chaos.
I thought that was going to go further.
We've fallen behind. Let's turn this around.
Oh, he was above me. Yes. At the very bottom of my screen is actually our link tree. We are originally from Kick, but due to the revenue changes and all the other fucked up bullshit and this, that, the other, and or not Kick, Twitch. But yeah, I got a tight-knit group of, we'll say probably about 20 or 30 homies that hang out on a daily basis and everything in here and shit. And then yeah, just the randoms that we found along the way. Okay, give me just a moment and I will drop one into the chat.
We are so back.
Yeah, we literally just made this channel last night. Not even playing. So, like, we already even got everything set up.
Heads up, airdrop on the way.
$16 by $9, okay. I'm gonna have to change that bio up around because that looks weird like that. But
Airdrop
whatever.
incoming.
Double kill.
Yeah, the point total is halfway there.
I missed that fucking portal by an inch. Yep. Every morning from 8 o'clock in the morning Central to about noon. And then I pop back on about 4 to, we'll say, about 2 o'clock in the morning, give or take. I also have 2 other homies that stream on this platform also, so they're kind of filling the gaps in between and shit like that. So when I'm not on, one of my other homies is on normally. They're all on later. I'm on more in the morning and shit like that. Oh, I almost killed myself. God damn.
Heads up, airdrop on the way.
Like a moment like that. That is exactly what I was talking about, Elizabeth. That's what I was talking about with those mechanics. Yes, we are originally from Twitch. But there was a lot of controversy going on with Twitch and shit, so a couple of the homies basically said, let's try to go over to Kick and try to see what we can do from there. So here we are.
Five minutes remaining.
Heads up, airdrop on the way.
Oh, I fucked that up. God damn it. I was trying to run away before I got killed. Whoa. Yeah, I'm excited to see where it takes us. Ah, fuck. And thank you for the follow if you did or not. I don't have the notification set up yet for that to let me know.
They're close to the scoring limit. We have to stop them.
Guardian Angel.
Fuck.
Defeated.
Let's say you let them win so they'll feel good about themselves.
Thank you. Oh, they are actually set up correctly. I didn't think they were. Okay. Because right as you followed, it gave me the notification. So yeah, thank you. It sucks as his homie died. He was probably one of my favorite artists growing up. Yeah, currently at the moment, I cannot find a job in my area to save my fucking life. That's actually worth a damn. Just my next best option. Something I've wanted to do my entire life, so it's just time to figure, fuck it. Might as well try. What can't hurt? Like, you know. My wife is able to pay our bills for the most part right now. I mean, we are struggling. Definitely would help if I had a stable income. But yeah. When it pops off, it'll pop off, and you know, I'll get a decent house. I'll be able to give my kids whatever the hell they want. You know, at the end of the day, my goal in life is to make sure that my kids can go into any store that they want to and just look at the stuff. They don't have to worry about a price tag. You know, they don't have to worry about if mom and dad had the money or this, that, the other. No, we got the money. Go get it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna spoil my kids and shit like that, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't want my kids to ever have to worry. Yeah, I got 2 shithead little 5-year-olds, and then I have a 19-year-old and a 22-year-old stepson. I'm trying my hardest, you know. As once I get people, you know, into here and start getting an active community on my kick, I can't wait for it. Honestly, I love meeting new people on here. I love talking to my viewers and shit like that or whatever. I like taking the suggestions and shit y'all have for games and crap like that. I love playing new things. Like me and the homies, like we be doing the most in our server. I don't know if you ended up coming in or not. But yeah, you are here. All right. But yeah, as you can see, you know, we be trying the most. We run a couple different servers and stuff like that on the like on V-Rising, and like we have a Minecraft server and, you know, crap like that. You know, we be trying. We have a Palia group. I play Ark. That'll be coming up here in like 2 days. We'll be playing that. The new Ragnarok map comes out. Yeah, share our shit. That link thing that I sent you, here, I'll repost it again really quick. This is our actual link tree and everything. It's got access to every single one of our channels and everything, our YouTube, Kick, Facebook, you know, Instagram, all that. Yeah, throw us out there. Gladly take any type of engagement in any capacity and everything. God damn, 7 minutes on a fucking queue.
Time for Hot Zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Let's bring home the victory. Occupy the zone and defend it to score.
Zone is hot.
Your teammate is attempting a capture.
We have a custom graphics department that.
Avenger.
Oh. Okay, I'm clipping that. That was kind of fucking brutal. Not gonna lie. That was fucked up. I threw that, and dude just ran straight
Power
into that.
weapon in the arena.
Your opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Opponent is going for a capture. Your teammate is attempting a capture. Capture in progress. Hold the ground.
Zone contested.
Opponent is going for a capture. Your teammate is attempting a capture.
Capture completed.
We captured the zone. Well done.
Payback.
Ah, fuck! I fell
Zone
in the hole.
is active.
Opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Watch out, enemy is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Your teammate is attempting a capture.
Yeah, North Star is the name of our community, and the our profile picture is a custom made GFX. We're going to be updating it here soon, actually. But yeah.
Zone locked.
They just tighten up. Don't let them get the next zone.
And yeah, grow our channel all you want. Yeah, send shit to people, you know, this, that, the other. More help.
Zone active.
Opponent is going for a capture.
Damn.
Zone contested.
Opponent is going for a capture.
Round locked.
Lost that round, but no big deal. We got this.
I have an entire department in my Discord that makes them. If you're interested in helping with them and everything, you can speak to Scissors and the Discord.
5, 4.
But we have an
3,
entire
2,
group that does all that in our Discord.
Round 2.
Every single one of us have a custom profile picture in some
Zone
capacity.
active.
Your teammate is attempting a capture. Watch out, enemy is going for a capture.
Well, I'm gonna try
New
that shot.
power weapon in the arena.
Watch out, enemy is going for a capture. Your opponent is going for a capture.
Double kill. Zone is hot.
Your
Yep.
teammate is attempting
They
a capture.
already, yeah, if you look at the actual profile picture
Your
itself,
opponent is going
we
for a
have one.
capture.
Zone contested.
Opponent is going for a capture.
We even have the banner and stuff. I just haven't put it up yet because I need to resize it.
Your teammate is attempting a capture. Teammate is attempting a capture.
Zone capture to even the score.
We even the score. Now time to pull ahead.
Close call. Zone is hot.
Watch out, enemy is going for a capture. Teammate is going for a capture.
That was a good hit.
Zone contested.
Your teammate is attempting a capture. Opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested. Double kill. Payback.
Capture in progress. Hold your ground.
Round one.
You've won the round. Nice work.
Five, four, three, two, one. Round three. Get to the zone.
Capture initiated. Stand strong.
Zone contested.
Watch out, enemy is going for a capture.
New power weapon in the arena.
Your teammate is going for a cap. Might need an assist.
Zone contested.
You're capturing. Try to hold on. Opponent is going for a capture. Your teammate is going for a cap. Might need an assist.
Score. Zone captured.
We captured the zone. Well done.
Zone is hot.
Watch out, enemy is going for a capture.
Payback. Double kill.
You started the good work. Your teammate is going for a capture. Opponent is going for a capture.
Zone locked.
They got a capture. Score is tied.
Zone incoming. Avengers. Payback. Zone is hot.
Your opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Your teammate is going for a cap. Might need an assist. Start to the capture. Good work. Opponent is going for a capture.
Round locked.
Okay. Do or die time. Let's step it up this round.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match point. Zone is hot. Zone contested.
Watch out, enemies going for a capture.
New power weapon in the arena. Zone contested.
Your opponent is going for a capture. They got a capture. Time to rally.
Guardian Angel. Zone active.
Your teammate is attempting a capture.
Double kill. Zone contested.
Watch out, enemy is going for a capture.
Payback. Double kill.
Your teammate is going for a cap. Might need an assist.
Double kill.
Your opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
Your capture. Try to hold on.
Zone captured. All tied up.
There we go. All tied up. Looking tough.
Double kill. Heating up. Zone active.
Your opponent is going for a capture. The teammate is going for a cap. Might need an assist.
Zone contested.
Opponent is going for a capture.
Zone contested.
You're capturing. Try to hold on. Your opponent is going for a capture.
defeated.
A loss is just fuel for the next fight. Let's use it.
Temperature of the water on this downloads.